straight in. I'm in my little shuttlecraft.
Obviously, this station isn't as abandoned as Intel suspected. Sensors are reading several Riemann ships in the area, and that's just the ones that we can spot. That station is immense. It must have taken an incredible amount of manpower and technology to build it. It's almost the size of a small moon. Sensors are reading a sophisticated tachyon detection network, as well as several patrolling vessels. For an abandoned station, this facility certainly has a lot of activity. My people are experts at stealth technology. If we want to approach unseen, we must avoid confrontation and find a way to evade or jam their sensor grid. We must assume that if we engage the ships here, they'll notify whoever is left on the station, and it may become difficult to find an entry point.
Okay, so avoid. So we'll go to the over here. So that little flash just here. Right, not that gas. Little. This here.
This asteroid is unusually large, and it's clearly been mined. It was probably used for raw construction materials, like most of the debris here. This particular asteroid contains pergium, titanium, and uranium. It was probably tractored from a nearby system and brought here to construct hull components and power systems.
Yeah.
We could probably cut a piece from the asteroid with our weapons for further analysis.
Okay. We've done that.
This fragment is... Follow that rock.
What rock? Where are we going? There. Okay. Sit behind it. Speed it up. Come on. I'll have to keep sort of stop starting.
Approaching the tachyon grid perimeter. If we're detected by it, that will definitely alert the Riemanns.
Yeah, that's why we've got to stay behind. There we go, we're in. Haha! There we go. Easy. Now we're inside.
Picking up some unusual energy readings. We'll need to explore the accessible interior areas and see what we can find. Looks like there's another access conduit across from us. We'll have to think three-dimensionally in here. Sensor readings are also picking up a few scattered life signs.
Okay. There's a doorway just there. There's the doorway there.
We've tripped some security systems. Are a massive set of interior bulkhead doors. They're segmenting the different parts of the base. Possibly a safety measure in case something went wrong in one of the Access appears to be controlled by use of security keys. We can disable it if we can find a code block that matches part of a security key.
Okay. Scan debris of the turret.
This defense turret was hooked into part of the security network. There's a security code in its subsystem. Code block 6750. The security key is on a rotation. Each code... That's it. Well done.
That was easy.
We should be able...
Let's go along this bit. Don't worry about the containers. Oh, there we go. Somehow get through all this lot without doing that. Shields. Oh, I've hit the barrier. Just give us a little boost. Oh, we're in the next room now.
Above us, that's a Borg sphere. The Tal Shiar must have used this space as a storage facility and research area for Borg technology.
I'll go towards the top. Yeah, let's scan that.
The Borg sphere is dormant, like it's been put to sleep. It's not the source of the strange readings that long-range scans detected. Looks like the sphere's hooked into part of the local systems network. We should be able to exit through the other doors now. Probably a safety precaution to keep them locked.
Okay. So down there. Them out. Wait for it. Where are they? Down here.
Quiet in this area. Too quiet.
Okay. Hey.
This is disturbing. We're looking at a facility used to build Thalaron weapons. If the Remans have infiltrated this base, they may be trying to secure those weapons.
Ah, so our intruder finally arrives at the heart of the matter. Have you seen all that you came to see, little spy? That should be obvious. I intend to make use of this station to further my agenda. Your presence, however, is a bit more curious. I expect that you are operating under the shroud of Empress Sela, whether you realize it or not.
Right, that middle one.
Doubtless you have discovered the source of those readings. Understand that I have little desire to unleash this sort of destruction, but my hand is forced. The Reman people will only be liberated if we are able to make a clear and decisive stand against the Romulans. The technology of this station will allow us to do so. Just as your Federation offered assistance to the Romulans before the supernova of Hobus and the subsequent destruction of Romulus? No. History has shown that I cannot trust in the good intentions of the Federation. An oppressed people must be ready to seize their liberty through any means available to them. The technology of this station has provided me with indisputable means. I will deal with the future when it arrives. For me, there is no tomorrow until my people are free. However, I respect your commitment to your position. It's a shame we are at cross purposes.
I am afraid our time is at an end. My associates have already finished loading the Thaleron weapons that we need, and I have other operations to manage. I think we both know what happens now. May your death be quick and valorous.
Oh yeah, of course. Right. Let's move. Okay, we've got to escape now. Oh, here we go. Well, that didn't last long. Go up here. Is there going to be more up here? Beast. To avoid the ship that's over here. Let's go the long way round.
Blast the door locks.
up these. And then down. And there's a ship there. Hail shuttle. Is there a little shuttle around? Is that there? Said hail, but I couldn't get hold of them. Okay. Through this door, out. Oh, what nearly?
Stop Obisec's ship. They cannot be allowed to possess Thaleron weapons. We can use the subspace booster satellite outside the station to send a message to Starfleet as soon as we're clear of the interior. But Obisec's warship will almost certainly attack us when we do. We'll have to survive long enough for reinforcements to arrive.
Okay. I'm only in a little shuttle.
Reinforcements have arrived and are just past that
quick.
nebula. We don't have much time. We need to meet with our allies and stop that ship. USS Laza is signaling us. They're going to engage the Riemann ship, but they want us to take care of the fighters and plasma torpedoes.
Okay.
We're now in the micronebula.
Whoa. I took one for the team there. I'm going to be destroyed. Come on. I need to... Record it in, don't I? And I have to go back to the station. If I click on that, auto navigate. But I haven't got my transwarp, so I can't go any faster, so it's going to be a long journey back. So, how is everyone? How's everyone doing? Started getting my backlog sorted today on the part works. And that's my phone, sorry. So there is a lot to be done still on this game, and level wise I'm at level 19, so I mean over the next few missions we'll level up quite quickly, and once we're at level 60 it opens up a lot more of the game once you get to level 65, but it won't take us long, and then we can carry on with the missions. And like I said, there is a lot of them, and there's a lot of sub-missions as well, and we'll come on to all of them later on, but I just want to get the main missions which are there, missions here, all done before we crack on to some of the stuff like that, because there's a lot of other ones, and we'll also start doing some of the event stuff, but that's best to do once we've got to level 65. You can do the featured events when you're a lower level, but it's just easier if you're higher. Like I said, it doesn't take, obviously I'm playing for an hour every Monday, but obviously if you're binging this game you can level up fairly quickly, and then once you get to level 65 it opens up everything, like for the ship, for your player, for everything. At the moment, as you can see, there is paddle, and over here as well, because they need to be unlocked as you go up. So, right, we're approaching the station now, and I would, until you get to level 65, it's fairly slow, as you can see, sort of getting places. But yeah, sort of, it's all part and part of it. Right, get closer to the station, and then we're just playing a Federation character. Obviously there is a Romulan character you can have and a Klingon character you can have, and most of the missions are the same, but the first couple of blocks are completely different. They're unique to the Romulan and Klingon characters. Yep, it's been down. Back up to the office. Back over it. He was only sent me on mission.
Taking a preliminary look at your logs, it seems that things went a bit unexpectedly. I have a feeling this isn't the last time we'll be seeing the vault. The Riemann commander you encountered is definitely a major player in the disintegration of the Romulan Star Empire. I'm going to send the information we gathered about him over to an old colleague of mine, Dr. Maximilian Peters, for analysis. If this Riemann is a leader in their separatist movement, we'll have to deal with him again. Hopefully, Dr. Peters can work up a psychological profile for him, and a sociological analysis of the separatists. Our next step will be to decode the signal intelligence and go through any remnants left from the ship that was destroyed near the vault. Now that we know that the Riemans were hoping to use Thaleron weapons, we need to figure out their target location. Right now, Starfleet knows far too little about a civil war in the making, but it'll take time to sift through all of the data. Keep in touch. Starfleet will notify you when we have a lead. Oh, thanks for the good work.
All done.
Excellent work. We need to learn more about the conflict between Obasek and the Romulans. Sila's forces may indeed be hounding the Remans, but the use of Thaleron weapons is unacceptable. Not even the Klingons or the Breen will stoop to such barbarism. Starfleet intelligence will be working to decode the list of possible targets you acquired from the base's databank. The next step may be to investigate these sites and find out why the Remans want to destroy them. I have...
Congratulations, Commander. Right, we've just leveled up, so we're level 20, and obviously it's like to keep all this balanced. And the trait. So these are all the traits. They give your character extra sort of abilities. I always tend to go for like the weapons ones because it improves your weapon capabilities. Right, so that one's that one. And then as you can see underneath him, increases hull restoration. Like that. We haven't got onto that section just yet. So the other mission isn't unlocked yet, so let's just go to shipyard to Earth Drive Dock. Well, we've already got a ship, so let's
Starfleet intelligence has decoded the list of Reman targets that you recovered from the vault.
that was quick.
I need you to investigate one of these locations and determine why Obasek and his forces plan an attack there. The Vahar system is still technically part of the Romulan Star Empire, but Ferengi speculators have moved in, and the Empress has done nothing to remove them. The Ferengi have reopened the mines and are now doing business with anyone with Latinum. You will go to the Vahar system under the pretense of negotiating a possible trade agreement with the Federation. Talk to Madron, the operator of the mines. Convince him to allow you access. Find out all you can. Once we know why Obasek and the Remans are targeting these mines, then we will be able to decide how to proceed. I have new mission.
And really quickly, just go into here to the mission, transwarp, and we'll start straight away. You can only do that when it's the start of the mission, and the start of the mission was at the station, then it moves us to the vault and then back again. And we can't use two. As you can see, top one. Scan the planets now.
You've stuck your nose in our business for the last time, Starfleet. Oh shit! Attack! Attack!
Sorry, I just created a tornado in space. Sorry about that. Well, they, you know. Let's go. Right, over to the next moon. Don't worry about the gas. I love the shadowing on the game and the lighting it gives you when going through space like that. Scan this one and then move on to that one.
This moon is private property. No solicitors, beggars, or Starfleet allowed.
There we go, so we know that. I mean, you could probably go straight here, but it's easier yeah, just go long, like this long way around, as I would say. So yeah, it's just go a long way around. So
Hello, my good friends. I'm so happy to meet you. Perhaps you are in the market for some high-quality magnesite? We have the finest ore in the quadrant. On behalf of the miners and residents here, I'm more than happy to welcome you to our home. Please transport to the surface. Unfortunately, the large amount of extremely pure magnesite ore in the core of our little world will interfere with your sensors. For safety reasons,
of course it will.
I must insist that you use the transporter signal enhancers that I have installed at my own expense. Also, I know you Starfleet types are so fond of your away teams, but could you please restrict the number of crew you bring down to the surface? My people here aren't used to strangers, and you wouldn't want to disrupt their work, would you?
Right, shall we take her? I think we should take him.
Did you need something? It's a long story. After the destruction of Romulus, I joined a group of colonists looking for a new place to settle. We chose to form a new agrarian community on Viranok, a pastoral world on the edge of Romulan space. Our colony was attacked and destroyed. We managed to evade the attackers and get off-world with a small group of people. My luck ran out here, and I've been stuck ever since. I'm a biochemist by trade. I specialize in hemocyanic, a division of hematology, working with copper-based blood. On Viranok, I handle a lot of issues related to food compatibility and local biochemistry. These days, I mostly handle minor medical issues and nutritional deficiencies for the people living here. I can't afford passage off of this moon. I've managed to stay out of debt, but I don't know how long that will last. This whole mining facility is nothing but strange. That Ferengi, Madra, rides everyone hard to make a profit. Just when it looks like things will get too bad, he turns around and does something generous. Folks have occasionally disappear, and not leaving their ship. People here for weeks or months will suddenly vanish. People talk about seeing strange things, or being kept out of parts of the mine by the guards. There's something deeper in those minds. I'm sure of it.
What we're here to find out. Yeah. Right. Let's talk to him. Pretend to negotiate a deal.
On behalf of everyone on this forsaken rock, let me be the first to welcome you to Hathara. As you can see, we don't have time for pleasantries. And I'm not sharing my Tranya stash with you. So, why don't we skip the chit-chat and get down to business? Unfortunately, I cannot call this mine my own. I'm just a middleman. Out of the goodness of my heart, I help the residents here pass on the products of their hard work to commercial entities such as yourself. The minuscule transaction fee and trade tariff I keep to offset expenses is figured into the unit cost of the order. My operation has become one of the best in the area because of the high demand for my services from both sides. I provide the best mining equipment and supplies in the sector to the miners, while my customers get competitive pricing on the ore they need. I don't pay much attention to that. Miners have empty carts and they return with ones filled with ore. If you're that interested, you could visit the mines themselves, but I don't recommend it. It's such a disagreeable business, and I'm convinced that breathing ore dust for too long is terrible for you. The miners who live near my quarters used to keep me up night after night with their dreadful coughing. I had to install soundproofing just to get some sleep. Are you sure you wouldn't rather have... Are you sure you wouldn't rather look at the ore I have for sale? Really? Suit yourself. Just remember, I have an exclusive contract to export magnesite ore from this moon. If you try to cut me out of your deals, you'll regret it.
Okay, let's go. Question some of the miners. Question this dude over here.
I'm sorry, I really can't talk at the moment. I have to finish a survey of the area so the miners can start work on a new mine shaft. As much as I'd appreciate someone else to lug around this heavy equipment, it's all very delicate, and I'd only trust a capable scientist to help me.
Well, I'm an engineer, so I'll try and help there. Police refugee. Is that here? Cool one. Drill operator, engineering, sounds about right.
I don't have time to talk to you right now. I need to repair this drill so I can make a living. Not unless you know anything about laser induction coils. You don't by any chance know anything about laser induction coils, do you?
Yes.
If I ask Modron for a replacement laser induction coil, he'll charge me 100 times what it's worth. He's the only one who brings supplies to this planet. I remember when we had regular contact with the home world and my brother there would send a package of sweets for my children in every transport. Now, I can't dwell on the past. I have to fix it or I won't make quota. We salvage parts from old equipment and sometimes other people here will trade components. But this requires some specific components. If you think you can help me, I'll mark your map with the locations of some people who might have what we need.
Wrong. Heat drill, wrong. Release pressure gas, increase, wrong. Slow rotation, correct, right. Got it right in the end, just keep clicking until you get it, that's me. That's the first one. The other guy? Looks like it.
not seen that it is true. Are you going to go to every Romulan on every world and hand them bread? Because that is the only way you can help all of us. The strong take from the weak. Sela and her ships are strong. The Tal Shiar is strong. Your aid goes to fill their bellies and heal their wounds, Starfleet, not mine.
This guy.
I can't aim, but...
Where did he go? He was right here. Right. He's gone. Go out here for now. Take out some of these. Maybe that'll help reset it. Return to him and see what he says.
If I ask Modron for a replacement, I have to fix it or...
Well, it looks like someone's back there now. There he is. See what he says.
I can't aim.
Where's he run? Oh, he's running.
Don't hurt me. I don't have the latinum now, but I can... Oh? Modron didn't send you here to break my kneecaps? I have a daughter in the radar system. I thought I could contact her to send me some latinum. But Modron won't let me use the subspace array. You see, I owe him some money. And I didn't make my quota last month because I was sick and... But that's life, isn't it? All you can do is try to hang on to whatever you have left. I'll give you the part you need. Take it. I hope it solves your problem.
Thank you. With these parts, I can fix this drill and get back to work. I need to make my quota today or Modron will cut my pay again. I already owe him so much latinum, I don't know how I'll ever repay it. He brings in food and supplies that we need, but the prices are so high. I remember the dark days after we lost Romulus. There were no supply shipments for months. had to listen to my children cry because they were so hungry. I might spend the rest of my life in debt, but I have a life. To answer your question, though, I don't know what makes this mine different from any other mine. The magnesite isn't any different. Maybe there are some veins with less impurities in the lower levels of the mine. I wouldn't know. There's a group of thugs who keep everyone away from those areas. I won't risk a beating just to satisfy my curiosity. If you want to risk checking it out, that's your business.
Yes, I do. Into the mine.
What do you want? This area is restricted. Only people my friends and I like may enter. And I don't like you!
You can't talk your way past the guard. I don't know why it keeps coming out saying optional. It's gone green, so... all done. A series of pressure plates. There's one. There's another one. Is that it? And we found the secret base.
I give orders here, Commander. You are out of line.
With all due respect, sir, there is a difference between protecting the Empire from her enemies and provoking...
There is much here you do not understand, Jack. The Remans need to know their place. As do you. I will not forget your insubordination, Commander. The Tal Shiar has no place for officers who cannot follow orders. I'll be in the command center.
Colonel, they were civilians. Their blood is on our hands.
Get used to it. There will be more. Speaking of which, why don't you clean out the brig before you become a resident there?
I almost feel sorry for you, but I have my own neck to worry about. I'll be joining you in there soon enough. If Hakiv has his way, we all will.
I'm going to do a little prison break, I think. Yeah, come on, everyone.
Enough! I surrender. I value my life more than the Tal Shiar's secrets. I'll tell you anything you want to know. But first, you must tell me why you are here and what you want. The Remans know about this base? Impossible! Only the leadership of the Tal Shiar know we're here. The Empress herself couldn't find us. I don't believe you, but it makes no difference. This is not a military installation. We listen and record here. Nothing more. There are many targets that those Reman scum will find much more tempting. Are you sure you want to end things like this?
So, do we check all these consoles? So this is all. Worth checking everywhere. There's another console over there. Let's access that one. What's down here then? Let's scan that. Into a mini game. Just match the wavelength. Right. Yeah, firing on something. Say the same thing. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Some people around here, yeah. Up here then.
superiors. It's disappointing I cannot give you a proper interrogation, but I have much to do and little time. The self-destruct sequence has begun. This base will be your tomb.
Download the records. Run. You're going the wrong way, run. Bet you are.
No idea. I certainly wouldn't have sent you down there if you... Say, you didn't happen to find anything valuable down there, did you? Because if you did, remember, I have an exclusive contract. And what's it to you? This is a rough area of the quadrant, you know, and they're good neighbors. If they're not easily embarrassed, their cameras and listening devices are everywhere. I haven't had a single problem with Orions or Herodians since they moved in. And it doesn't hurt that I acquired the odd bit of information here and there. I'm a businessman, and information is big business. Unfortunately, no. I'll admit, I was trying to find out, but their systems were locked down tight. I'm sure whatever it was had to be big news. Everyone was on edge. Janet and Hakeem were barely speaking, and I once heard Hakeem mumbling something about orders. Someone pulling his strings, but I don't know who. I do know that Tal Shiar takes security very seriously. If you manage to pull any files from your system, you can expect them to be heavily encoded. Trust me on that. I speak from experience. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go talk 100 Romulans into digging a new mine to replace the one you destroyed. My profit margin for this month is ruined.
Okay, so we have to go to the ship now. And this is where we get to go in the ship. So, the option here, hold down, visit Starship Bridge. This is the bit we need. Wait for that to load. Loading on this. Like the old load. Load. We'll just finish off this mission. Crackling on here. Sorry. Okay. So where are my offices? Over here. Back here. Keep pushing until you there we go. We're planning an attack on the Riemann base. So we can.
The Tal Shiar records you recovered show that Hakim and his forces have been targeting the Riemanns for months. Obasek and his followers have been driven from their homes, had their ships destroyed, and their loved ones killed or imprisoned. Some might say that Obasek's campaign against the Tal Shiar is just. However, Obasek was planning on using Thalaron weapons in the Bahar system, which would have killed hundreds of innocent civilians, as well as the Tal Shiar cell there. This is the problem with revenge. Violence and fury only create more pain and suffering.
It does indeed. Now we get to pick one of these. We'll pick congratulations, Commander.
We know from the information
that will be our next. Let me return. Leave ship interior. I don't know why it transports out. I don't know why it does that. Right, so I'm going to leave it there for tonight. I'm sorry about the headphones. I don't really know why they're doing sort of what they're doing. That's all set up for next week. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.